I had a blank mind going into my routines. And then from sticking the first pass all the way to my final pass, I was like, I did all I could have done.
So that does it.
Wow,
We've got a 9975.
We had a 10 from one of the judges. A 9975. Well deserved. I mean,
so absolutely phenomenal. A new career high for Chloe.
My name is Chloe Negrete. I'm majoring in sport management, and I'm a gymnast on the gymnastics team. My best friend, when we were both 3, she did gymnastics, and naturally I just wanted to follow whatever she was doing. At that time it was gymnastics, and so I just wanted to be as cool as her, so I decided to get into it, and it just stuck since then. I have been doing it for, oh my gosh, 18 years. There were 2 choices that club athletes usually make when they're at high level. It's either college or elite, and sometimes you do both, but college seemed like the good medium ground to still maintain a good amount of difficulty while also just putting a little more excitement into the sport again, because I know that elite is very strict, very routine, and with college you get to have a little more fun with it. This was actually my first college visit. I hadn't visited any other colleges, so I was just kind of taken back by like the campus and like the gym and the team and all that stuff, because I was online schooled. I never really traveled outside of Texas, so it was just a whole bunch of new experiences, and I was just really excited. And again, something my gut just told me that it was the right fit and that I'd be here in a couple years. Events I compete are vault, beam, and floor. We're taught in club that it's more of an individual sport rather than a team sport. Going to college, I had to learn that it's not necessarily about me, it's about the team first. Being able to just do anything I can to help my teammates, for whoever may become before or after me from that point, and what's going to help them do the best for the team is something I'm going to do, whether that's cheering, whether that's, moving a mat, high five, just anything. It doesn't matter how big or small. It was January 7th. I was doing floor, and during my second double back of the day, I took off, so the big punch or the jump before my double back, I actually learned that I ruptured my Achilles. I was flipping through the air, already having it torn, and so I landed, not in the best way. My knees hit first, and then I kind of just like pancaked on the mat, and it was so painful. It's usually considered like a year-long injury. I think I was able to do it in about 10, maybe 10 and a half months. And so when that happened, I had to learn like the most simple things, like learning how to walk again. One of my biggest fears was just not being as good as I was in the past, and that's something that really, really scared me, and something I didn't necessarily communicate. And looking back, maybe I should have, but that was something I was really, really scared of. I just wanted to be back for the sake of everyone, for my team, for my coaches, and for the fans and everyone. Like, I just wanted to make them happy, make them proud, and I just didn't want to basically let anyone down. It definitely built me a lot of mental toughness through injuries, because gymnastics is not an easy sport. Any single time I had to overcome something like that has really helped me in my mental resiliency. I've been having a lot more fun this senior year, and I think that injury has kind of put it more into perspective, so I've been able to let loose a little more. And I don't know how well people are able to see that on the competition floor because I'm so serious, but I know in practice for me that it's a lot more fun, it's a lot more relaxed. I'm not thinking nearly as much about my performance or scores or rankings or anything of that matter. I feel like I also got to give a huge shout out to my coaches who, have given me the opportunity to do a 5th year, which I was really fortunate enough to receive, and it was something that came as almost like a shock to me because they had talked with me about this when I want to say it was last March, so March of 2022, and I was still in the boot from this Achilles thing. I didn't necessarily know what was going to happen. Like, I knew I wanted to do a 5th year, but you know, financially it's just hard to live out of state and with tuition. Like, there were so many things working against me that I was like, there's no shot. Like, I was in a boot. I hadn't competed that past season. They didn't know how I was going to be in the future. Being recruited for college and doing this 5th year were kind of the same thing. Like, they really took a chance on me, and they really took a gamble, and you know, I'm glad that it's really working out well. I'm glad that I can help in any way, shape, or form, and it's been awesome.